Okay. So, hang on. I gotta start this. Bert says howdy. Howdy, cast. Hey there, Bert.
Yay!
Hey, Bert.
Howdy, Bert.
Load. All right. We are day 16 in our room. We already did the news for the day.
We did.
Wiener. That.
You've been chuckling since yesterday.
Yeah. Let's go to work.
Chuckling about IP addresses and whatnot.
Lucy says, I hate that I can't play a game on Steam Deck and PC at the same time. It's just me. It's actually kicked me out and ruined saves. Sounds like a cloud
I've never
problem.
tried to do
Why,
that.
why would you be opening the same game on 2 devices at once? Just curious.
Is there a game where
Yeah.
that benefits? Maybe.
I want to know.
Is that possible? Like, wouldn't that just confuse it horribly?
Overcooked.
Maybe if you want to play 2 different games at the
Overcooked?
same time.
You could definitely
Overcooked.
benefit from having a ghost character in Overcooked.
That's true.
That's true. Hold the button with your other character. Right?
I wonder if
Major
if it
Kin,
was
thank
a
you for gifting a sub to
cross-platform
Moosey.
game,
Major
you could
Kin,
play,
thank you for
like,
the gift
this
sub.
one. Doesn't matter.
There you go. 2 different games. That's it.
Oh, two
Um,
different games. But wait, what?
Maybe you're leveling an RPG and you want to play Mario at the same time.
I assume
Oh,
it's
well,
like one
yeah,
person
like
on
you-
the computer, one person on the Steam Deck.
Or like, let's say you just want to put your RPG in suspend mode because a save is like a million miles away. You know,
That could be.
like on your Switch, you just suspend, and then but now you can't. I'll step away and load like 10 minutes on the Steam Deck.
I think it's because it's on the cloud. It'll get really confused.
Yeah.
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 Makes sense.
Here's all the flaws with the Steam Deck, everybody.
I
Or
love
like
the
or a
Steam
good
Deck.
point, like a sandbox game you just exist in all day. You just want to leave it on for, you know what I mean? Like accumulating whatevers.
Yep.
That's yeah,
Right.
it's a good point. Yeah, but then you can't play anything else on Steam while it's sitting there accumulating whatever it is.
That's true.
That's a good example. Yeah, it should be if it's different games, it shouldn't matter. But
Yeah.
all right. Good evening.
Ah, Jill. You spent a long time talking about IP addresses. Are you okay?
Yeah, and Steam
I'm out
Decks.
to get fireworks.
Firecrackers?
It's New Year's, right? We need some.
Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
I'll be back in a bit.
Thank you, Magic Kid, once again for gifting that sub.
Oh, even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved.
I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah,
I
Jamie's
disappear.
here. Oh,
Andy's gone.
well, anyway,
Yeah,
let's
he's invisible.
start. I think he just ran off after
He
Gil.
just ran by.
He just,
Yeah.
hey.
Zoom to the
Every day is
bar
night.
where Gil is.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Oh,
Oh, the Irish guy.
it's your Irish
guy.
boy.
Yeah. I guess I'm doing it.
Go, please.
Yeah, shut up.
Uh-huh.
By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago?
You just-
I'm gonna find the Irish accent, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, you'll get there.
We're still finding it.
On
It's coming.
Friday,
Yes.
there were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that.
So it flew by here.
I take it you know what made that noise.
Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard.
Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say.
So it remained in the vicinity.
I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night.
Interesting. So it didn't get far away.
But what is the it?
You'll never know.
I guess not. Well, just audio again. Sorry, I keep playing with it.
Sorry. Now get me a Mars Blast.
Okay, a Mars Blast for the guy that wouldn't come back twice.
I'll give you a Mars blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the
6
face.
Bronson.
Can we double it? It's possible.
No.
No.
Oh, darn.
No. Too
No.
big.
Okay.
6 Bronson, 1 Delta, 4 Flannergide,
Mm-hmm.
2 Karmatrine,
Mm-hmm.
and Blend.
Super shake. Super mix.
Super shake.
Super
Shake,
shaky.
Super shake. Super shake. It's super shaky.
Here you go.
Well, you didn't mess it up.
Well, thanks.
Jamie.
Anna, you want
Sorry
Jamie?
if I may interject.
You looking for a fight?
I'd like to see you kick his ass. Yeah. Get him, Jamie.
Most certainly not.
You really think you'd stand a chance? Come on. You're like half his size.
I can fight dirty.
So can he, I'm sure. He kills people for a living.
Oh. I can fight dirty.
Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It'd be like me saying that you can get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that.
You're right, sorry. Just trying to
And
make you sound
like
cool.
I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks.
What about it?
Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner.
What? We spike everyone's drink.
Pretty much. I mean, there's a lot
Yeah,
of
we
karma
really
in some
do.
of these.
Yeah.
We have made some people like, what's the drink that's like 1 aldehyde and then all Karmatrine?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We
The
would
The
do that
18
with a
karma
bunch.
drink drink.
Yeah. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking.
Hmm. Okay, let's try this suplex thing.
Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. Okay, suplex.
4 Bronson,
You can double this one.
Ooh, 8
You could.
Bronson.
6 Flannergide,
Oops. Energize.
and 6 Karmatrine. So fill it up
Okay.
on the rocks. And next.
Here.
Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister.
Call me Jamie. And you are?
I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at a... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge?
I did, actually.
Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So I go through the whole thing. Rejection? Need to hide something?
The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity.
I see.
How does the expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber, and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body.
Gross.
Feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch.
What are you having, Jamie?
This is a gut punch.
Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Or give me one of those.
Oh, sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that didn't sound right.
Punch him.
Punch him. Gut punch.
Jamie looks really depressed today.
I
Hmm.
know.
You can double
this.
this one.
Okay.
So 10 Bronson, 2 Flannergide, and Karmatrine is optional.
I'll just give him
Everything you can fit.
If it charged more, I would.
Does it?
think it
Aged
does.
and mixed.
Oh yeah, when it's optional, I don't think it does.
Oh man.
Here.
Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours though.
I added a couple of extras in his, actually.
So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie?
Inside, like all other mutant systems. Can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons.
And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time?
Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries.
I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I got to leave.
Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again.
Don't count on
You
it.
said that 2 times already.
Eh.
You said that twice.
Shut up.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
We've had worse.
True.
Maybe you got him on a bad day.
Oh,
Nah, I
boy.
think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, you should be the bartender instead of me. That guy tires the hell out of me.
She doesn't like him.
What's Alma?
Mm-hmm. I can take her.
Do you,
Unless Anna wants her.
do you want her, Anna? Do you want to pass her to Zep? Or if Zep wants her?
I like Alma.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can take her.
All right,
Yeah.
keep her. Someone's in a good mood.
Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too.
Bad touch for Alma. All right. Bad touch.
That touch is...
Doubles or no?
Yeah.
Double.
4 Bronson,
Double.
4 Delta,
Mm-hmm.
4 Flanergide, 8 Carmetrine,
Yay!
and it's on the rocks. And mixed.
Wait. Oh, did I do that?
One
8.
more.
There we go.
One more. Yeah, you're done.
Ice.
Rock. Yep, and mix.
mix.
Mixed.
There we go.
Bad touch.
Here.
Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor.
Michael says, well, they became fast friends. I don't have a tragic backstory, but I still wouldn't exposit about my life to a random dude at the bar. That's what bars are for, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Earthquake asked earlier if you like racing games.
Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood?
Oh, yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that,
Oh my god.
but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot.
Oh.
And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being.
So she really messed it up, huh?
When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids back because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple.
Ooh.
I should reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now.
You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you?
She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I can forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters.
Aw.
Ouch.
I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. Felt betrayed.
And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years.
Well, she seems like she's still really shitty, so... Not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather... The Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana. No, yeah, she still sucks. She just sucks.
Yeah, how so?
She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. And you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she made sure not to fix that impression.
Huh.
Enough about me. How are you?
Everything's fine, aside from this note.
A note?
Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dad's ex-sister? Dead
Yeah.
ex's sister? You know.
Mm-hmm.
I got this note from her.
Let's see.
Vince Vango. Vango, like
Oh.
mango, even though it's mango. Hey, Vince. Every day is
It is
night, by the
Vango.
way. Every day is night.
Every day's night.
On repeat.
All we play.
It's all
Yep.
that's the only thing the jukebox plays now.
Wow, she must feel really bad about the whole thing.
As do I.
So what's the problem then?
The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place.
Right. Give me a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you.
Oh,
I need
right.
to be drunker.
Hey, Brandini. Sure, no
A
problem.
story.
Story. Some stories you only tell when you're drunk, you know?
So true.
6
Double it.
aldehyde? Oh, 12 aldehyde? Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
12 aldehyde.
okay.
No. 6 delta.
Oh, no!
A Bronson
Oh,
got in
no.
there.
No.
Bronson got in there somehow.
Dang, Bronson.
Stay out, Bronson. Nobody wants you
2
here.
more? Okay, 6 delta.
Rogue Bronson
No!
again.
Stop it,
Aw.
Bronson. Stay out. Stay out of the mixer. Okay. Watching you.
Delta.
Six.
6
Two.
delta.
3,
3,
Four.
4,
5,
5,
6.
6.
And one Bronson.
2
No.
No Bronson.
Dose karma tree.
Dose karma tree.
Just aged and mixed.
Age. Mix. There.
You don't know how much we've struggled, Alma, for this Brentini.
Right? Bronson
poured out
is
so much
wrong,
alcohol.
son. Said Vince. We're watering down the what is it called? The Adelhyde? Whatever that the Adelhyde.
Yeah.
Here, just drink it
Adelhyde.
before something happens to it.
Ah, this is the thing. Okay, let's start.
Oh,
Oh, it's Anna, but Anna's already
No, but
Alma.
I'm currently Alma. Do you want to be Anna's up?
Sure.
Oh, hell no.
This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister.
Hey, it's Punch. Hey, Punch.
oh, hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Punch says, never heard of this game. Neither did we until we started playing it. It was recommended
Yeah.
to us. And it's a visual novel about cyberpunk bartending.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some, like, adult content, though, so beware.
Yeah.
With time, the girl would become attached to her elder sister, looking up to her achievements.
All I can look at right now are those boobs.
All right, Anna's
Yeah,
not
I kinda
really
wondered.
here. She's kind of in our...
She's like a
she's like,
ghost or a
I
something.
don't, she's like haunting me. I don't know. She comes out of the TV and...
Yeah.
Not now.
Nobody else can see her except that one really creepy girl who hasn't come back.
That's right.
I really hope she comes back.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job.
What if I hire your high-ranking lips?
Whoa.
Shut up.
The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like part of her had crumbled.
Hey, Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see.
All right, enough.
Enough.
Shit.
Peace out.
You just came to troll me.
Oh my god.
I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point.
Right. You're being a little weird, Jill.
Sorry.
Point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. Just trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer?
Right, a beer. Man, I'm going crazy, aren't I?
You are.
Yay.
Alright, I know we can double this
Okay.
because we made
Yep.
big beers
Two,
before.
4
We get big
Bronson.
beer.
Okay, Bronson, you're in now. There you go.
Yeah,
Big
2
beer.
Delta.
2 Delta.
4 Flanner Dried.
Mhm.
And fill it with Carmetrine.
Yay.
Just mix.
Keep going.
Yay. That's it.
That's
Mix.
it. Mix.
Here.
Big beer.
Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along?
Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister, and she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister, too.
I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both the big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive them.
Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested.
Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you.
Yeah. I'll go take my break.
All right.
Ah, you were here?
You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now.
He works here.
Jamie even said goodbye to you. Didn't you hear?
Anyways, call me if anything comes up.
Jill is distracted.
Super distracted.
But also, where else would he go? He also works here.
Yeah. It's now safe to keep
It's
playing.
less chilly today, but every day is night.
Every day?
Yeah.
Jill, a kid's looking for you.
Oh shit. It's Norma. Jada, you want to pick up?
You want
Norma?
Jada?
Sure. Hey.
Norma. Whew. Oh shit.
You're back.
Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you.
Phew, she thought it was for her. Thank me?
Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some.
Oh, so responsible, Joe.
Ugh.
I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do.
And?
Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that I'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore.
Glad to hear that.
And well, I wanted to thank you for that.
Me?
If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I'll leave before it's too late outside.
Yeah, the ghost is glitching. I would leave from that spot.
What goes?
Be careful.
Bye.
Oh, so sweet.
Shut up.
Hey, Jill, mind helping me here?
Sure.
Make a bleeding Jane, please.
On it. A bleeding vein for Gil. Okay. We're gonna double it?
Sure.
Okay.
2 Bronson.
Mhm.
3 Delta, so 6 Delta.
Okay. 6 Delta.
I'm watching you make
6
dreams.
Flanner Dried.
Not for you.
Anna was the one who put in the extra Bronson
And
earlier.
Blender.
Oh, it was the ghost.
Yeah.
It was London.
Bronson.
Don't touch the Bronson.
All the Bronson.
No, don't touch the Bronson.
Thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me?
Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. So people think I'm crazy.
Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me.
And why can I? Because I don't want to see you.
You're the main character. Don't know.
Ah, where are you?
A cute girl.
Right.
You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there.
Yeah, just remembering stuff.
Would you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please?
Sure. A beer for Gil now. Focus on my work, not the ghost. Let's double it.
2 aldehyde,
2 aldehyde.
4 Bronson,
4 Bronson.
You're the main
Delta.
character.
2 Delta.
You're always the main character.
I am always the
Or
main
flattered
character. Why am I always the main character?
fill it with Karmatrine,
Karma tree. Karma
And next.
tree.
Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment?
Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try.
There.
What?
She changed the border around.
Can't
Yeah, she
see
did.
anything.
You sure?
Yep.
Weird.
Hey!
Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy Ow! I bit my tongue. Ugh. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night.
It's a spare tongue.
Take that out.
Ooh. Oh my.
Honey.
Michael says, favorite patron! Hey Dorothy.
I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream, please?
Yes. Hey lady, thanks for lurking. Yeah, get some rest. It's 3 a.m. Ooh, get some rest.
3 a.m.
Sure. A fluffy dream for Dorothy. And one for lady, please. A fluffy dream.
Patrick Star voice. Oh boy, 3 a.m.
6 aldehyde,
We eat the Krabby Patty.
Alright. Double?
6 aldehyde,
6. No Bronson, please, right? No.
6
Bronson.
delta,
I'm adding Bronson.
No! No Bronson.
I'm gonna do it.
No.
optional
Optional
Karmatrine,
Karma tree.
Give her 2.
aged, and mixed.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, before you leave.
What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too?
Yeah?
Sure, I'll be here then.
Well, I've got things to do, so...
What do you have to
You
do?
do?
Who does what?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Weird sneezes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm out for now.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah. Joe, take care of Becky, please.
Ugh.
Man, she was in a rush.
Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means.
Oh, black market fireworks. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning.
I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand.
Please. Well, I guess that's it for today.
You sure you're fine?
I am, don't worry.
Hey, Jill, mind if I ask a silly question?
You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask?
Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place.
Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who are called such.
Oh?
Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right?
Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right?
It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? The let's call it the certification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, I'm getting into encyclopedia mode. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corps' record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Strengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. Yeah. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects.
Oh.
Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the certification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born.
And then their parents got called cat boomers?
A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomers just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents.
You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that?
Because that's what they are.
Oh?
You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood, but in the end, they're just appendages with no real function.
Oh.
It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh?
Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you.
Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you to say you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure.
I'll keep it in mind.
Wait!
What?
Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich.
Oh?
I just remembered Sylvia Stengovich was around my age when I was a teen. There were some TV specials featuring her, and I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then.
And did you need to shout just now?
Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day.
Alright, careful out there.
Bye!
Jillpedia, everybody.
We don't have enough monies.
We're poor.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're gonna get evicted.
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it.
But I'm thinking about Kiramiki so hard.
Oh no.
I need to buy one of her
I mean-
posters.
She's
Throw
a
your
nice
poster on
girl.
the street.
Kira
for
Miki,
$300.
Kira Miki.
She got you your rent.
There we go.
Miki, please come
Yay.
back to the bar.
You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl.
Jealous.
Always.
What for? Alright, let's see what's in the news. Birth rates
Ooh.
decrease as youth prefers Lilum company. You want to read this one, Jada?
Okay. At the beginning of the century,
Perfect.
the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming pace. Wow.
Wow.
Annie May, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know. You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon to be announced to address the situation.
Sometimes the grammar is weird.
Yeah.
Hey, DGAF. Welcome. Michael says perhaps Jill can save on rent by getting her roommate, such as boss girlfriend. Maybe.
Ooh.
Wearing
keep the best
socks
boss
with
poster?
sandals in public is now a crime.
Whoa.
Anna, you want to read this one?
Sure. I'd like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. What do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals.
I don't know if anybody has any opinions on this.
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
I see people wear them here sometimes, though. The combo.
Hey, sometimes
I don't
you
care.
want to wear open-toed shoes, but don't want your toes to be out in the public.
Yeah, that's true.
And also dads.
Yeah, it's a victimless crime. That's right, Lucy. It's pretty much a victimless crime, right?
Yeah.
I just don't
Or,
like
like, it
sandals,
looks-
period. I don't wear them ever. Only closed-toe shoes.
Yeah, same here.
But that's just me.
Except for Crocs.
See, I don't like Crocs either. It's got to be closed-toe shoes with socks.
Mhm.
As some people know, I'm a socks fanatic because I have like a 100 pairs from Korea. But they're all cute character socks, and I like them all.
It's important.
That's right. All right. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. Oh no, it's
What?
about my employment. Go ahead, Zeb.
Although they like ours, they do like our bar best.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact in our earnings, and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand,
Quincy!
thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break.
Quincy.
Quincy.
Electric Lyric says Crocs are the worst. And you become fashion
Guys.
victims, Kurtwig says. Here's the thing. To me, Crocs, I don't want to call it like a disease, but it kind of is.
We're
because
gonna start with
wait,
that.
go with me on this. Okay, come with me on this one. People who wear
Going on a
Crocs
journey.
previously did not wear Crocs or would never wear Crocs, but one day they tried a Croc and now that's all they wear.
Mhm.
It's like you catch it. My
That's
mother,
all they wear?
Catch the fever.
well, they wear it a lot. Or some people literally just live in them. I've seen some people wear nothing but Crocs.
They're
But
comfortable.
they apparently,
I don't love that.
I don't know. So my
I watch
mother
a lot
went
of travel
camping, right? She went
vloggers, and
camping
they
with my
do
aunt
it.
and uncle and their friends. And while she was out camping, she needed like another pair of shoes or something, or her sneakers got wet or something. And so my aunt was like, "Here, wear my Crocs." And so my mother wore the Crocs. When she came home, guess what she had to buy?
Crocs.
Her own pair of Crocs.
They are incredibly comfortable.
Once you
They
wear them,
are.
you get used to them, then you wear them all the time. She doesn't wear them all the time, but she likes to slip them on when she goes to like Walmart or something quick.
Same here.
You
I
know?
wear them when I have to get my mail or pick up food from the front door of
Okay,
my,
I'll-
my apartment building.
Then I'll admit I do have sandals I wear, but only when I go to get the mail and come back inside. I don't wear them like places. That's it. That's my one pair of sandals.
Yeah, I'll say they're a very comfy slip-on option for just like running out real quick.
Mhm.
But I would not wear them as like my only shoe.
I've seen some
Yeah,
people
some-
literally wear them in a fancy restaurant.
Some
I
high
used to
schoolers wear them
wear
as
the
shoes, like-
traditional ones.
Oh
I
yeah,
only
oh
wear
yeah.
the little-
Some high schoolers definitely wear them as a regular shoe to school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, I watch a lot of travel vloggers, and like they are always wearing them. Like
They're
they'll wear
always
them to
wearing
Disney World,
Crocs.
walking all day.
Yeah.
I mean, they are fantastically comfortable for walking and being on your feet all day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
The only
I don't
problem
know.
with them is that the soles wear down incredibly fast.
Vince, you're too fashionable. You can never try them on. Sorry. They will ruin your street cred. Just don't.
Hey, Crocs are popular now. People have turned around on them just because they're pop. Just 'cause,
I mean, they're
like,
still
they're
ugly
comfortable.
though. I don't like. They're still ugly.
Right.
Nita,
Punch
do you have
says I
any of the
respect
little,
the
like,
sock
giblets
game.
that you stick on them?
I have a Superman one. I have some Scooby Doo ones, but I haven't
Oh,
put them
yeah?
on my. I haven't put them on my Crocs yet because I'm lazy. I've had them for like
Oh, okay.
months now, and I haven't put them on because I'm
So
lazy.
Punch says my body says socks are prison for feet. My sister feels that way. She never wears
Yeah.
socks ever.
Mhm.
I don't
Ever.
like socks very much.
Me, I
They're-
don't like being without socks on. It just like
They're
generally.
necessary
90% of
within
the time.
most shoes, but I don't wear them like if I can help it. I don't
Oh.
love them.
No,
I
well,
can't
I
sleep
like
with socks
socks.
on. That I can't.
I
They will
can
wind up
sleep
off.
with socks on,
Ugh,
but
no.
I have like tiled floor, and I don't like walking on tile without my socks on.
I feel like my ankle. Well, I have slippers.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
have
that
slippers.
Yeah, I have
too.
slippers
just
too.
use
So I
slippers.
mean, if I don't have socks, then I can have slippers on. But
It just feels like my ankles are being strangled, and I wind up so uncomfortable.
that means
I
your
pick them
socks are
off
too
even if
tight.
I'm
You
sleepy.
need bigger socks.
Even if they're too loose, it's just like I don't like.
It's just
the
that you're
band
just
on
not
my
used to
ankle.
the feeling of it being there, so it
I
feels
don't
constricting.
want my ankles being imprisoned.
Okay, no, okay,
Never mind.
free
Take
Anna's
care of
ankles, you
Alma's
guys.
socks.
Let's
They're
keep them
great.
free. Let's see here. Oh, Moosey. Well, but I'm not wrong. See, Electric Licorice says it's true. I'm right. Turbic says it's like a cancer.
Guys,
pretty
they're
extreme.
just footwear.
Just footwear.
That was when I was an undergrad.
It is not like cancer. Cancer is not contagious.
Oh, Michael,
Yeah.
no, your socks got messed up. Time to wash them socks.
It's like Uggs and college kids in the early aughts, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like in college,
just-
a lot
this
of
is-
young people will
This
wear
is the
Crocs and
next
stuff.
super easy, comfy thing that's just hideous to look at, but like.
So
they're really
Vince
comfortable.
Vince has heard that they're popular with nurses or jobs when you're on your
Yes,
feet all the time.
absolutely.
Okay, I would forgive you for that. You could wear those
Yeah,
on the
that's
job
why
if
I-
that's your type of job.
That's
um,
why I wore them. The only problem is if you work outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're
They wear them
outside, then
to
it's kind of a problem.
So I only wore them in summer because I could only get through like 2 months before they're completely useless. Like you just
Yeah.
slide around because there's no sole anymore.
Turwick says I get cold fast without socks because your heat's coming out of your feet. It's true. It's like one of those places where heat escape.
The extremities.
The
Your
extremities.
head, your
All right, let's
feet,
see
your
what's going
hands.
on in the. We are not going to finish this in 2 streams. Let's go see what's happening here.
I'm getting very
What? Oh,
distracted tonight.
we already read
We
this
did
one,
that
right?
one. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just need
So
this top
surviving in Glitch City. So here's the thread. Jada, Anna, Zep, go.
Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land?
Oh boy.
one. Self-deprecating thread?
Don't trust in white knights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered.
Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to light up for flour. Lol.
Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand.
I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse.
Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is.
So, coming here was a mistake?
Why would you come here anyway?
I'm visiting family, but now I want to take them out.
Do it while you can.
Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, lol. Soon we won't even be able to escape.
Running emoji.
Can I even get some weed in this crap hole anymore?
Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer.
This
Winky
thread is,
Oh,
face
this
with
thread is
nose.
closed. Save. Save.
Hey, Bob.
Okay. Let's see. We're ready to go. Let's go to work. Thursday,
Back to
December
work.
29th. Evening.
Hey.
Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Jillian Applegate, on a. Is that the first time we've heard his last name?
I don't know if
As-
she made it up or it's true.
I mean,
Keep
I've
making
been
that up.
using a bunch of different. This might be another random one.
Yeah, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff.
Applegate.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, it's random.
Okay.
Why me?
Because you're sneaky.
I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. This is not safe city. But I could go with her. But I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times.
You're not gonna say anything, Jill.
If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness.
Fine, give me the list. I'll be back sometime.
Vince, I bet there are bartenders who just wear Crocs at work all day. That's another
Probably.
job where you would probably wear Crocs.
You can't see
You don't see
them.
bartenders' feet
Definitely.
much.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they have to be like completely closed-toed, or that's like against
They
by.
do make closed.
Yeah, they do.
That's what the
It has to be a
nurses wear, too.
closed-toe Croc, or they won't let you wear those. Something tells me you're planning something, boss.
What gives you that impression?
Call it a gut feeling.
Did you know Gil has a crush?
What?
A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar.
Wait a second, I'm shipping you with Jamie.
She's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him.
No.
He's opening up, for fuck's sake.
And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it.
That's right.
Huh.
All right then, to the office I go.
As for me, every day is night.
Every day's
Every day is
night.
Time to mix drinks and change lives. Gil with a crush, huh? This place, great.
No.
Oh, if it isn't,
Yay!
Yuki!
Your Miki's back! I said she needed to come back and she's here.
Yay! Good, Anna.
Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide?
Oh no.
There's an unpleasant guy on my trail.
Boss, stalked woman incoming.
The door's open.
Go ahead, the door to the left.
Thanks.
And she's gone.
She's
And
hiding.
it's Doggy.
It's Rad Shiba.
Hello there.
Hi there.
The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Oh, jeez, it's Donovan.
Oh no.
It's Donovan. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Who wants
In a
to take
minute.
Donovan?
I think he looks angrier than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want him, Zep? I think you did him before, or Jada can take
Yeah.
him.
I can do him.
Thanks, Zep, for taking one for the team.
Now, where did she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual.
Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks.
Big beer.
It's a big beer.
Big beer,
I do
big
remember
beer.
that one.
Double beer,
A double.
2 aldehyde,
Mm-hmm.
4 Bronson, 2 delta,
2 delta,
4 flamergide,
4 fungicide.
a little carmatrine,
Fill it up with
And mix.
Big beer.
Here.
This seems right. Paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. They're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports.
I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right?
Any page that will over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know.
Then why not try to rectify that image?
Put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in a non-pleasant way.
Oh no.
Saibatsu Core and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet.
Michael wants to know if we have a bouncer. I think that would be the boss. I think Dana's
I
the
think it's
bouncer
the
now.
dog.
Maybe
Isn't-
it's
isn't
Rad Shiba.
the bouncer?
Yeah, that's true.
I think he is.
I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line.
Huh.
Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece.
Not for long.
The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring.
Ooh.
Oh.
And last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants.
Huh?
Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing.
Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that.
All right, kid, let's try a moonblast now.
Come again?
Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time.
A moon blast. That's
Yeah,
a new
he's
one
never
for
ordered that
him.
before.
Yeah.
Moon blast. Can we double it?
6?
Yep.
Yes, so
Yeah.
12 aldehyde.
All that aldehyde.
Here we go.
In there. 2 delta. 2 flanergide.
Mhm.
4 carmatrine.
And then Bronson.
Rock.
No!
No,
No
Bronson.
Bronson.
On the rocks.
And blend.
Blend.
Super mix.
Mixa, mixa, mixa. Shaka, shaka, shaka. Here.
Now, let's see what the ruckus is about.
So, what brought you here?
Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up.
Not really.
She jumped to the roof then?
Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview?
Not really, just hitting on her.
Ew.
Ugh.
Donovan, go away.
Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring.
I know, heard you what you said. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something?
Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass and tits.
Jill,
Oh,
what
God.
makes you think this man has a family?
I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit
Okay,
right now.
please
Oh,
leave.
no.
Give me more
husband and
details.
No
here.
details. I'm gonna throw
I want to
Bronson
know
at
just
you.
how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are, personally.
And so you followed her like a stalker.
I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson.
Yikes.
You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something?
A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her.
What?
In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her.
You guys are weird.
She's just hoping you leave.
So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode.
Okay.
Jesus.
Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver.
Right. Let's just give a pile driver, literally.
I'm the worst.
Worst. All right. Double?
Double it.
Yeah.
So 6 Bronson?
Yep.
6 Flannergide. 8 Carmatrine. And Mix.
Here, please drink it and leave.
All right. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay.
Oh no.
Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her.
Wow, he
Vince
does let
has
that drink down
accidentally
fast.
slipped poison into his drink.
Hey, baby!
The
He's
guy
like,
left.
Alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. I hope your sister likes the video.
No, thank you.
So you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple photos.
How nice of you.
It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet?
Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet.
Yay.
The sweet. Is the piano woman the most expensive? It looks like it.
Yup.
Can we?
Yeah.
I think it is.
What if
There's
we?
I
no
don't think we
doubling
can double.
You can't double that.
So what if is there something else sweet that we could double that's
But it's
more?
like 19 as it is. Oh, that's
Uh,
true. Yeah, if you double something, will it reach greater than 320?
I don't know.
20.
That will.
Yeah, that'd be
Uh,
500.
That's
Okay.
500, yeah.
Great. Yeah, let's do that one then.
Okay, so
Hooray.
12 aldehyde,
12, you said?
Mm-hmm.
12.
A lot of aldehyde.
6 delta, 2 carmatrine,
Mm-hmm.
aged and mixed.
Here.
Thanks.
So, do you know why Donovan was following you?
I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him.
Good.
Yeah.
His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him.
We got bills to pay, Vince. We got to give her the most expensive drink. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you.
You don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship.
What?
Wait, you are?
It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now.
Really?
We are both single, and that kind of stuff's bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when you read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try.
How nice, I think.
He's a stick in the mud with planning his dude, but he's a sweetheart otherwise.
I see. Hey, can you really walk so calmly? These streets aren't exactly safe.
Really? I haven't faced any issues lately. Sure, they tried to mug me once or twice, but it's no big deal.
No big deal.
Every time someone tries to mug me, somebody pops out of somewhere and stops it. Makes me feel like I'm always protected.
Those are some hardcore stalkers. I guess the fact that she ran away from Donovan, even after all that, says something.
Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Let me see. Something tea-like. If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too.
I mean, tea.
We don't.
I don't think so.
Tea-like?
We have bitter and girly.
This is
No, that's
chocolate milk.
chocolate
though.
milk.
That's a gut punch. Probably not.
That's bitter and manly.
Uh,
I'll try it, 'cause you can.
promo bland.
No promo.
Oh,
Try it.
No.
No, try going by
Yeah, these are no. Mm-hmm.
girly maybe.
My
What are our
type?
bottled drinks?
type.
Are the bottled drinks just isn't it just a beer or something else? Or sugar
I
I don't
think-
rush?
remember what's in there.
No, I think it's
Sweet,
just
light, and
the
fruity.
sunshine cloud.
The sunshine
I think it's
cloud?
just. Yeah, I think that's the only one that's bitter and girly.
Oh, I see, I see. Tastes like old chocolate milk with a good smell.
I mean, it's not
inside.
tea, but
Yeah.
I don't remember anything ever being described as being tea-like. You
no.
know?
You can check bottled drinks too.
Puke
I
We
don't
just
know.
have
I mean,
absinthe.
no.
Yeah, we're missing something there, I think.
You think so?
Like, there's room for more things there.
No, we've never had anything added to it. Well, I
the
guess.
absinthe was added.
Yeah,
That
but I
wasn't
mean,
when we
like,
started.
yeah.
Mm.
Should we just go with
Whatever.
this one? Unless you want to look it up.
Mhm.
You want to
Sunshine
confirm
Cloud
via
sounds
the
good.
internet or go with the sunshine
I
cloud?
don't recall anything being like tea, so we'd have to look it up.
Nope, I already know, and we don't have it.
Oh,
Okay.
we're missing a drink?
Oh,
How did we miss
How
a
does that
drink?
happen?
That's weird.
There was something we could have bought in our apartment.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll double this one
Really?
then.
interesting. So 4 aldehyde,
Mm-hmm.
4 bronson,
Mm-hmm.
optional karmatrine,
Mm-hmm. I'll give her some extra because we don't have tea.
on the rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and blend.
Super mix.
Mix, 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 mix.
Here, it's not tea, but
Yeah, this works.
hey, you're a King Class CH1A, Chia, right?
Chia.
That I am.
May I ask you something about your model?
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFC 72?
We both serve the same purpose, but DFC 72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile.
Hmm.
My line lacks that, or the resilience of DT01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off functionality and power for appearance, you could say.
Oh, I see. So, anything new for this concert?
Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something.
Whoa.
There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by Beeling. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug.
Ah. So, you know the B-Link girls?
Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are.
Really?
Suzer, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Ina's a party girl through and through, If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy.
Huh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something.
Well, they wanted to pop out in public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept.
And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs.
I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate.
True, I guess.
Well, I've got to go, but let's have a sparkle star first.
Alright. The sparkle star for the idol.
Wow, we never make that one.
Yeah, we know.
Huh? Well, we're definitely doubling it. 4 aldehyde,
Mm-hmm.
2 delta,
Mm-hmm.
and optional karmatry,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can triple this thing.
aged and mixed.
I
I don't think that's a thing.
don't think it's a thing, but it'd be nice because it's not worth much. Here.
Sparkling! Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill.
Please come again.
Will do.
You don't have a lot of time. We're closing in like 2 days.
Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you.
Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break.
All right.
Save.
Save.
Let's see. A little bit of time left. Note to self, buy oil for that door. And every day's night.
Every day's night.
Alright then.
Hmm.
Gil, you're in my spot. Please.
Oh, sorry.
Also, you're cleaning one of the boss's chicken buckets. Did boss ask you to do that?
If I told you she did, would you believe me?
Without a doubt.
Let's go with that then.
Right.
You're very distracted, Jill.
Stella! You want to still take her? You want to pass her to...
I feel bad. I've taken a lot.
You have a lot of your characters today. But
Yeah.
does anybody want to jump in?
I don't know. I'm okay if Anna takes her. Costella's good.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Greetings.
Ah, Stella, what can I get you?
I'll go with the bleeding Jane today.
A Bleeding Jane for Stella. Bleeding Jane.
2 Bronson.
Mhm.
6 delta.
6 Delta.
6 Flanergive.
Mhm.
And blend.
Blend.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
What brought you here today? Waiting for Say?
I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi.
Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again.
This place is comfortable, I must admit.
Hmm.
So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean.
Wow.
Hey, Wicked, thanks for the lurk. Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He's a bit out of it today, though.
Dang.
I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city?
Gold Rush.
Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits.
I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush?
Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right here and right there, and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of armor fetch a high price these days.
Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses?
It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes.
Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how.
There's one weird case, though.
Huh?
There's this guy named Jack. He's a captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit.
Unique.
The guy had a really small unit. 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes.
And what?
And they looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement.
You know a lot about this.
It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. Also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you?
True. Wait.
Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians.
I guess even Zaibatsu Corps has its limits, huh?
People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corps, but because let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. Corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold the bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with the theme parks of the like. Those are just totally fun.
Oh,
You ever heard of Evermore?
no, but maybe our raiders
No.
have. Hey, raiders!
no.
Hey, Dragon Kuro! How's it going? Thank you for the raid! What are you
Hello.
playing? Let me check. We're working on Legend of Heroes? Very nice. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. We're just working on our
Pulling the
visual
Evermore
novel.
reference.
Welcome Tuesday night. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a
Quincy?
clown.
Oof, he has no power anyways.
I hope Quincy comes to the bar.
Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be amazing? Oh, Michael
He's
needs
just a
sleep.
friend.
Thank you for gifting us up to Dragon Kuro. Thank you,
Wow.
Michael.
Great gifts.
Giving out the premiums. Thank you, Michael needs sleep.
So Danko.
Oh, you know you don't have to do that. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the bar.
He's just the front behind Zaibatsu Corps. He makes a fool of himself, and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corps is actually doing.
Yeah. So what were you saying is that what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park.
I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah.
Huh. No, seriously. And what?
Tokusatsu? Have you ever heard of Tokusatsu? No, apparently Stella's not going to tell you. Can I get a brandini here, please? I don't want you to know I'm a nerd.
Oh, no problem. And Dragon Kuro, thank you for the bit.
Yay!
Thank you for the premium bit. You dankoed. Sure. Now let's
Give
give
her
her a
enough alcohol, maybe
brandini.
she'll talk.
Yeah, I know, right?
Get her drunk, tell you about
Brandini.
Tokusatsu.
We can double this, yeah?
12,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
12 aldehyde.
Lots of
She's rich.
fishbowl
She should tip big.
brantinis.
Yeah.
6 delta. 2 carmatrine.
Mhm.
Aged. And mixed.
Here.
Thanks.
So I take it you're in a good mood today?
Does it show?
A bit.
Yeah, well. I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Miki Encore concert.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, right. As it turns out, she was just here.
Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her.
I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client.
Yeah, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear she's so nice to everyone. It's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. I should pay more attention.
Yeah, being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall.
Sounds
Make
like good
people like you.
advice. Yeah. But more importantly, Daddy,
Hmm.
do you really believe me saying she was just here that... Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily?
You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure.
Thanks, I guess. Dragon Girl says, someone needs to, yeah, every now and again.
Oh my gosh.
Oops, I missed it. Keep going.
My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance.
Yeah,
And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap.
I see.
I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although, she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it, and we shouldn't abuse that.
Huh.
Hey, can you get me a classic drink?
Sure. She wants something
Just
classic.
any of them.
Piano?
You're
Classic
drinking
type.
a lot tonight, Stella.
Is there a
My
type
type.
that's classic?
Yeah,
Oh.
classic.
Well,
Beer, Bleeding Jane, or
or
frothy water?
These are classic?
Yeah, apparently so.
Which is the most expensive? That's 200.
Beer's 400.
No.
So 400 we double. Another 400.
That's 400.
Frothy water is not very
Frothy water.
expensive.
Frothy water is
You-
nothing.
So
So
we give
either
her,
beer or Bleeding Jane.
let's give her the Bleeding Jane. It's the same
Yeah.
price with less ingredients for me to put in the cup.
Yeah, 2 Bronson,
2 Bronson?
6 Delta,
Mm-hmm.
6 Fine or Dried,
Mm-hmm.
and blend.
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 More shaking, more.
Yeah.
Mixa.
Yeah.
Here.
Thank you.
Do you have many servants around the house, Stella?
I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants.
Man, that sounds nice.
Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something.
Oh, thanks for the offer. I might need one. Wait.
Hmm?
I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story.
What would it be?
Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but...
That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place.
Good night, Punch. Have a good dinner.
Bye bye.
Bye!
It isn't?
Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. Once it's patented, the blueprint is recorded. Yeah, a patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from.
Oh.
Not to mention, they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization.
Oh.
No patent registry in their right mind would approve the global shutdown signal,
This stinks.
let alone how immobilized everyone's still inside of one of those suits. How it immobilized people.
So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal?
The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say?
Why do it though?
When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is.
Real.
And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money?
Like we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure.
She just ducked right out of that question.
Ran
Please
out.
come again.
Yep.
Ah,
Like-
Alma. I'm almost
Oh,
back.
Alma's back.
I can do
Alma
Alma this
and
time.
Jay. Okay, Jada, go ahead.
You want Alma?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the Anna show.
No, hello?
You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you?
It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stop. And before you know it, boom, total anarchy.
You're exaggerating.
Am not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time.
Fine.
Hello, Jill.
Once upon a midnight jury, while I pondered, weak and weary.
Huh?
Once upon them.
Thank you. Do it, Burton.
Oh, there over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more."
If you guys aren't in on the joke, look
Yeah.
up Zeppelin Cafe on YouTube and find Burton's rendition of
A raven.
The Raven. Thank you.
Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe.
Mm-hmm.
You overdid it. You totally overdid it.
Quote. Yeah. Go ahead.
Both the bartender. I did not.
Just taking cue from our cat.
You sound like a cat, so you like
You
poetry?
sound like 4.
I had a phase. Can I get you something?
Let's start with a big cobalt velvet.
Sure. Big cobalt velvet. Cobalt velvet.
We were gonna make it big
Double?
anyway. So.
4, yeah.
Oh yeah, she was.
6 Flanergide,
Mm-hmm.
and 10 Karmatrine. Fill it with Karmatrine.
All the Karmatrine.
Yay.
And it is on the rocks and mixed.
Here.
Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while.
Hmm?
Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells?
Uh.
Wow, you went pale.
No, the name doesn't ring any bells.
May 22nd, that's my sister's birthday. Today my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an
She's doing
old man.
tarot.
Oh my god, it came back.
My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon, I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Well, we were just talking about this.
We were talking about tarot right before the stream.
Yeah,
We're being very
Later entry-
pathetic the past couple streams.
Hmm.
I know, it's scary.
It's in the
Later
cards.
entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong.
Huh.
Jill?
I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left.
I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived.
Why? Why?
Have you ever heard of the Wayback Machine?
Oh.
Sheesh, relax, it's not that bad.
What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is?
We've all been young, Jill. Relax. We all had live journals when we were younger.
Oh.
It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would be embarrassing. You're not still like that, right?
God, no, I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... Ugh.
I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself.
Not like
So
now.
you have a pick. Oh God, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past?
I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity.
Please don't run background checks like that.
I just used a search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything.
What led you to the page?
You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right?
Oh,
Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults.
Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them.
I have to ask though, why the 69?
It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like in reference to both the lovers and the hermits. I was convinced it meant wise choices.
Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9".
I was 12 at the time.
Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then?
You have no idea.
Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush, please.
Sure, sugar rush. The sins of my past.
69, dude.
4 aldehyde,
Uh-huh.
2 delta,
2 delta.
optional carnitine,
Throw in some extra. She's drunk. She'll forget about my flaws.
Girl,
Fill it up!
There.
there, take that.
This mix.
Here. This will erase your memories.
This is the thing.
Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like?
That's sudden.
You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours.
Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. Broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it... Anyways. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard.
Who?
I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family.
He didn't?
Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya?
Sure, let's get her a big beer.
Big beer.
Big beer.
A
Big
big
beer.
beer.
for Mama.
Biggest beer.
2 aldehyde,
Mm-hmm.
4 Bronson, 2 delta,
2 delta.
4 flanerdride,
Okay.
8 carmitrine. Fill it. Just mix.
Big beer.
Thanks for telling me that, by the way.
Don't mention it.
Okay, one more question and we're even.
Wow, you are really embarrassed of that blog, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, ask away.
At what age did you get those implants in your boobs?
Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke.
Yeah, that was rude.
Yeah.
As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now, ask the real question before I slap you.
I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as a compensation.
I gladly take your offer.
It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped?
Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements will help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome.
Oh,
There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but they're small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud.
how did your family take the operation?
They took it well enough. Except for my mom, she freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands.
Don't you miss them?
Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her own original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine.
And you didn't tell your mom about that.
I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now?
Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry. It sounded a lot less rude in my head.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once.
No, you don't.
Huh? Why?
You just call me by my full name.
Are you serious?
One chance and only one chance, and you just use it up.
Damn it.
Surprise!
Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts?
Hey.
Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still, an interesting read though.
I see.
Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy.
Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
All done?
I am. What about you, Gil?
Mm.
For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems.
You think? It might have been while he was out.
Because I
True.
called you handsome.
Yeah, Gil. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so...
That I am, yeah. Why?
I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake?
Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome?
8th grade what?
When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but...
No, seriously, 8th grade what?
But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Agreed. Wrestlers are theater kids. Besides considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake.
Huh, I didn't think about it that way.
Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble.
Oh, wait, what?
Come here, fuckboy!
Fuck, oh! I love that!
8th grade what?
We're so close.
We made
So-
like 3,000.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at that! Your rent is now invalid.
Oh,
Please get
no.
out.
We
God
almost
damn
have the
it.
money.
I
We're
knew
so
it. I
close.
knew we weren't gonna
If
make
I
it.
hadn't bought
hadn't
those
bought the poster.
things.
Damn.
But I need to
Yeah, I was like,
concentrate at work. Please make it
The
the
two
place by
items
February
look
or discuss
good.
the renewal with your landlord. There's still a chance.
Oh boy.
I will be distracted at work. Have a nice day.
What a way to end the stream.
Let me save
You're
the game.
homeless.
Yay, we're homeless.
Even Forrest, like, hey.
The alley where you found me is pretty comfortable.
Quiet you. Put it here.
Yeah, we should be able to sell stuff. We have
Come
so many things in our
on.
apartment.
I thought there was no
I know.
chance we'd get 10K.
Darn.
Sell everything on
Until we
eBay.
started doubling drinks. We should have been doing
We're
that
gonna
the
get the
whole time.
bad ending. I know we
Yeah.
should have been doubling drinks way earlier.
Mhm.
Well,
God
We're gonna
dang
get
it.
the bad ending.
Yeah.
Aren't there multiple endings this game
There's-
or something?
There's like 6 endings, but
6.
all of them are dependent on paying your rent.
Oh,
Ugh,
shit.
My God.
Yeah. No, does
you
that
only
mean
get
we're
one
not even
ending
gonna-
if you don't pay your rent.
Well, I guess
God
we're getting the
damn it.
homeless ending.
We're getting
No.
whatever ending this is.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's just over right now. We're dead.
This is the end.
Game over. Start from
Well,
the beginning.
we learned.
We try to sleep on the streets and we get murdered somehow. I
Time to
don't know.
move it with Dana. Maybe that'll be the ending. I'll be okay with that ending.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
don't know how it's gonna end, but
I don't know
all
how
the
it's
other
gonna end
endings
either,
are locked
but-
behind saving your apartment.
Wow. Why is that dependent on
Live and
everything? We've done so
learn.
much. And it all boiled down to paying our rent.
Well, maybe there'll be a chance to talk to the landlord, like it said.
Huh. Maybe.
Boss help.
I don't know, but either way, I guess we are pigeonholed into a particular ending. But that's okay, because we're still gonna finish the game. We'll see how. I don't know how much was left. Was that the 29th or the 30th?
I think it was
Today's
the
the
29th.
30th.
Mm-hmm.
Are there 31?
I think it goes to like New Year's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're pretty close.
We're
And the
so
New Year's
close.
party is one more work day, and then
Oh, right. One day
Party.
will be like the party, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that
Oh
was a
boy.
time.
Yep.
Michael needs sleep. Thank you for those gift subs. Also, Dragon Kuro, thanks for the raid. Materkin, thank you for the gift sub. Asala, thank you for the resub.
Mhm.
And also Materkin, thank you for the on-screen celebration. I think I got everything. Oh, and Dragon Kuro, thank you for the bit. There was a bit in there somewhere.
Whoa.
Thanks for hanging out. Musi, Dragon Kuro, Michael needs sleep. Kendall White, hey. Vince, good to see you. Electric Licorice, Bert. Who else is hanging out? Who else friends? Punch, hope you had a good night.
Mhm.
Wicked. Any other friends? Croy, hey Croy. Hanging out, lurking, etc. Marco. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Maybe I'll squeeze in some Alan Wake this week, some evening. Yeah, I'll try to. I don't know. We'll see if I have time tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. But hopefully, because I still want to continue that. And then on Friday, I'm
Yeah.
continuing Dredge, which has been fun. A lot of reading though. So if any voice acting friends wants to help on Friday,
boy.
there's a lot of characters and there's a lot of reading. Not that
There
I
are a lot
mind,
of characters.
but I'm
Which-
just saying
which
if you're around on Friday at noon, friends, feel free to let
So
me
that,
know if
so
you
that
want
might
to
have been
join.
a good Tuesday game.
Yeah.
That would have been probably a good Tuesday game actually, but I'm enjoying it though. It was Croy's pick.
Ew.
So and there's also a poll on Friday.
Dredge.
Don't forget, there is a poll on Friday, the AppyCon poll round 3. All right.
Wow.
So we'll raid over to. I think Asala's still streaming, right? I believe she is.
I think.
I think so. Let me double check. I believe Asala is on, playing
And it's Dredge.
oh, Dredge.
Dredge.
Yes.
Yeah, I talked about Dredge.
Rich.
Yeah, she's playing Saga Frontier, which is the remaster is really nice. And you don't have to throw mangoes at Asala. All right.
She owns the channel.
Yeah, she owns a channel with her exorbitant amount of gift subs their last 4 years.
Mm.
Okay, well that was fun. Thanks, friends, for hanging out. We'll do the news when we start next time. Don't let me forget, because we usually do it
Yes.
to wrap up. And let me get my emote out. With that, we will say good night.
Good
Good night. Make sure you check out Zeppelin Cafe's YouTube.
Yeah.
Go check it
I'm
out.
haunting you.
Good night, right? That and YouTube. All right. Good night. Bye.
Bye.